The first trades then this Monday morning on your screens after that 6% recovery that played out last week. I'm just going to wait by for the first rates, and they are indicating a positive start indeed. About 1.5% higher, 32,900 for the Sensex right now. Solid market breadth. The Nifty holding up at 9,720 right now. So that's definitely a very good move. On our radar then, what transpired within the telecom basket all of last week? IDEA was, remember, a big mover on buzz that this time around it's Google which is going to be eyeing a piece of IDEA SPY, although IDEA said that there is no confirmation or no request as of now from Google, but they keep evaluating options. Reliance holding up at your screens by about almost 1%, and then I want to quickly check in on what's happening with some of the large heavyweight banking names, Axis as well as Kotak Bank, and then of course ICICI Bank and HDFC Bank along with Bajaj Finance should come up for you on your screens because they really drove up the markets higher in all of last week's session. Couple of stocks which are on our focus. I just talked about Dish TV. Just look out for that. What Tata Steel is doing, that started off with a positive move. JP Morgan in its note is saying that even if the joint venture has Tata Steel as a minority partner, this is going to be a positive play out for Tata Steel. So just look out for that stock. And then Sanofi India, which has got a 293 crore rupees slump sale of manufacturing facility. So maybe that's going to be another stock to look out for. Lupin, very strong commentary coming in their cotton call. Debt reduction is a huge positive. We already know the market tilt towards the entire pharmaceutical space. And this is another stock to look out for today. And that holds up positive as I can see on my screen. Adani Power, they're going to be considering the proposal for delisting of shares on June 3rd. SRF, chemicals business, packaging film business rather, have restarted operations for them. A very strong outlook coming in the earnings commentary, and that's going to keep SRF afloat. Besides that, earnings, nothing very big today. You've got small ones coming in at that. And I'm just going to quickly refresh my screen and tell you what's happening within the futures and options universe. NCC, that's made it to the top, a 10.25% move coming in there. JSW Steel, Amara Raja Batteries, a 5% solid move. 645 is what this stock is nudging. CK just gave a positive call on this one as well. Voltas and Adani Power, these are your big movers. On the flip side, it's HDFC Life, it's IGL, it's Torrent Pharma after weak numbers, Ramco Cement and IDEA, which has slid about 8.25% right now. But for the Nifty, Nikunj, what a comeback. A 6% move last week and another 2.5% higher right now. 9,700 is here.
Yeah, I mean, you think about it, 10,000 is what, 250 points away? 10,000? We were at 7,500 in the month of March. Not that anything has improved in the economy, not that the GDP print has come out great. There are a lot of naysayers in the market who will continue to say, look, this is going to go wrong, that is going to go wrong, this will not go right, that is damaged, this is damaged. But markets can remain disconnected with the economy for a long period of time. That's one theory. Second is that either or markets are saying, look, economic recovery which is coming, which is going to surprise you, that prices currently are not capturing. For me, the theme is opening up of economy. Indian hotels is up 10%. Brent is up. Retailers are moving higher. Multiplexes have not gone higher. But the fact that from lockdown 4.0, we've moved to unlock 1.0. For me, that is the sentiment in terms of the market which you need to align with. It will not be back to business for Indian hotels for a long time, but it will certainly be some business from zero business what had hit them in the month of April and May. So zero will not become 100, but zero will become 50. And some of these stocks have fallen more than 50% because of COVID. So for me, that is what I would be watching out for. Will consumer stocks now start underperforming? And where is Infosys? They've informed markets last night, the SEC filing, that look, we will have a problem in terms of what is going on when it comes to some of our clients. So that's something which I would like to pick up as a theme. Lockdown 4.0 has become Unlock 1.0. Sunil Subramaniam, good morning. Thank you for joining us. It rained in Delhi yesterday. It is raining in Mumbai. What is happening in Chennai?
Rains are quite far away. And even the COVID situation, the number of cases is still rising because of our super spreader vegetable market. But otherwise, the city is coming back to normal in terms of activity. So you can see, offices are being opened. We are also taking a call with limited staff at our office. So I think life is slowly coming back to normal because people have come to terms with COVID. I think I was just hearing what you were saying, Nikunj, about the change in view. And as you know, from my views on this channel, I've been one who's been consistently on the bullish side of things from a longer term perspective. And I think that what you said was perfectly right. Plus, I think that there's a conscious thing of coming to terms with the crisis. I think that's an important factor one mustn't forget. Because when you're dealing with uncertainty, right, you don't know how bad it's going to be. But now we know that these are the cases that we have localized it to pretty much 3 or 4 states or regions in India, right? There's Maharashtra, Bombay and Pune, there's Gujarat, there's Tamil Nadu with Chennai in the lead, and there's Delhi. So if you take these kind of clusters, right, the rest of the country, and if you see, while they say that rural India agriculture contributes only to 16% of our GDP, and so it won't help much, the key point is that a lot of our manufacturing facilities are located in rural India, the factories. So that factor, I don't know how far our data really captures the contribution of Bharat in terms of the manufacturing, in terms of each company. If you segregate out the plants which are in industrial belts like Pune, where it is clearly affected, versus, let's say, deep down like a Bhandop or something else. So I think there's a lot of stuff here which the researchers, and still look at it, we have to pat ourselves on the back on the medical response. Our total number of cases, right, is just about 20% over the number of deaths in the US. Just look at the contrast. We are the second largest or the first largest, most populous country in the world. We are about 7th rank in terms of the cases. So clearly, vis-a-vis the country and the population, I think we've done a fairly good job. I know there are pockets like migrants who've gone back, not coming back. Second thing on the stock market, Nikunj, the other aspect why the stock market is reacting positively is because a lot of the impact is going to be passed on to an unorganized non-stock market sector. And if you see who will recover fastest, everything, it'll be those bigger companies. And I'm telling you, even a micro-cap company is among the bigger companies because there's a huge world of non-formal, unorganized sector sitting there where the heat will be fed, where will take some time to come. But these companies, which are listed in the stock market, are the creme de la creme of the country. They are the ones who are going to be able to cut costs, pass on the burden. So I think that's where the stock markets are also positive. Sorry for a very long reply, but I just thought I'll use this opportunity to put down my thoughts here.